think that competition is important for a startup.
Very important. यार पता है जब आपको ये नहीं पता ना कि what is the right benchmark, तो everything looks good, right? So what competition does is that it gives you the benchmarks that you need to actually succeed, right? And it also acts as the fire that is surrounding the borders of if you don't succeed, right? क्यों ना entrepreneur के नीचे आग लगा के वही रखता है.
So what makes a successful marketing strategy?
Great question. I think the single largest hallmark of a successful marketing strategy is stumbling upon the right connection with the consumer. Marketing is about talking about your brand making an emotional connect, right? And I'm assuming that we're talking about a consumer product because a B2B is very different from a consumer product, right? So let's leave the B2C side. Let's focus on the B2C side and leave the B2B side apart, because B2B is much more rational, right? GE's marketing strategy is very different from a Coke's. ठीक है ना? तो पहले let's talk about the B2C side, right? B2C side, you have to strike an emotional chord, right? You have to be able to touch a consumer with an insight, right? And most intelligent marketing strategies are built upon that insight, right? I mean, अगर आप देखो, right? Why do you Apple? How did it become Apple? One of my favorite entrepreneurs, right? But how did it become Apple, right? It was because of the insight that people want beautiful products. Technology can also be beautiful, right? From those horrible iBoxes, right, which completely transformed the laptops of the desktops of that time, right, to the beautiful iPhones, right, of Steve Jobs era. They're not beautiful anymore, right? They're really horrible now, but that's a different story, right? Point being, right, it was he stumbled upon that insight and he built upon it. Right? And I think that was a great marketing strategy, right? I think his marketing strategy spoke to not just the consumer need, but his product strategy was aligned with his marketing strategy, right? So it wasn't just talking the talk, it was also walking the talk. आप समझ रहे हैं, right? So a great marketing strategy typically stumbles upon an insight and is built upon an equally great product strategy, right? Where the organization as a whole is working upon that to give you a unique and differentiated product which has an emotional connect. On the B2B side, it's fundamentally different again. Again, you have to have an insight to build upon, right? But it's not about advertising and communicating differently, right? It's about a differentiated consumer experience, right? Some sort of B2B businesses tend to be more rational purchasers. So do B2C, but B2C mein there's an aspect of let's just say perception and how others will perceive your consumption of that product. In B2B, that tends to be less of the case, right? In B2B, it's more of a financially driven decision, right? And every aspect of it can be pretty good measured that way. So when you look at strong marketing strategies on the B2B side, you want to look at strategies that understand and create wealth for your end customer and create wealth for you at the same point in time, right? So really you need to be able to disrupt some elements of the value chain that you can capture and share, right, with your end consumer.